Welcome to everybody. Welcome to another Friday Night Bricks. We've got Hoosier Friday Night Bricks in Kittenville. Oh, I've got my hold on. Yep, there we go. So let's see here. So yep, Kittenville and Hoosier in tonight so far. I know a bunch of my Denlug people are setting a show, so I don't know if any of those show up tonight unless they are not going to the show or if they join us from the show. That's possible. So my project tonight will be, I have a new level I'm working on. So Shiny's in already early. Hello, Shiny.
Yeah, I don't have a laptop with me, so I can't.
Huh?
I don't have a laptop with me, so I can't see the chat.
That's okay.
You have a phone charger so your phone doesn't die?
Hopefully I'll pay better attention tonight. So I just got to figure out how to do this.
I get to this little power right here. I'm going to go grab the laptop.
So the goal is to retweak this a little bit since I didn't really like the O so much, but so and for people who watched this last week, I did alter the other level. So it's here. So Keely got altered. So I actually made the letters bigger, made the ribbon bigger. So it looks a lot better with that bigger size. So and they're still fighting from last week. They're still got their popsicle fight going. So so I'm throw my last letter. Clever. Another that's the end.
I took the kids out to the pumpkin patch today.
Oh, that sounds like that would be fun.
Yeah. Walking around uneven ground with bad ankles and crawling in things that you wouldn't believe that a grown man like me could fit in. Just as George to have fun.
So Chinese asking what's up. I'm just going to do some building tonight. Hoosier, what are you doing? You sorting or doing something like that?
Yeah. Sub-sorting, I guess you could call it. Trying to condense some of my drawers down.
So the other thing I'm doing with these letters, I'm trying to when I tweak it, I'm trying to use other colors too. I'm trying to use
Rick Somniak's lurking in there.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he just jumped in. I'm trying to figure out how to add some. I'm trying to add a little bit of a fluorescent color to this too, so I can actually, as I do this, the goal is to maybe get it so I can actually maybe have it glow a little bit too. So I'll have to. That's going to be the goal to work on this, but I got to see if I can make this look like a decent O. So we're going to try this and see.
Yeah, I forgot to make sure Reed knew about the Secret Santa. I should have got him in there. I forgot.
Oh, that's okay. Who's doing that? Just a lot of the pink bucket or what?
Just the original seller stream. Not seller stream, but the community stream. The Saturday stream people.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it?
Was before the Secret Santa.
No, it's Brick Lever 18.
Yeah. But a lot of the members are what that's been doing. It's been with the community stream on Saturday nights for 3 years, I think.
This is going to be a weird looking O right in the corner, so we're going to have to see if this looks the way it's supposed to look as I get into this. So,
Am I right in saying it been going on for 3 years? It's my third year.
No, it'll be. I think it's the 4th year.
4th year?
Or 5th year, I'm sorry.
so the O is going to be right there in that kind of the corner, so we're going to have to see if I can make some magic with that, I guess. We'll have to see if that'll work.
Shop says it's looking good.
Trying. I try to make it look good. It always helps if it looks good.
If it needs help, just throw a squirrel in there. Go, Chester.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to see that one. That's not going to work. That's wrong with that corners. It's hard to see. I have to actually retweak this a little bit more.
Brick Pasta's lurking.
Yeah. Yeah. I see some lurkers. Yeah, see,
He
this
said
is
he's going to go grab the laptop, probably.
yeah. See,
Yeah, I'll be
this is,
back. 5 minutes. We'll run up to Mother House and grab my laptop.
okay.
Hey, Mom, I said goodnight.
I'm just trying to figure out how this O is going to look here because I'm kind of in a back corner there, so I'm kind of trying to figure out. I think if I get rid of these pieces here and go clear, you won't be able to see that back part of that. Oh, so it might be a lopsided O. We'll see what it looks like. Nothing wrong with a lopsided O, I guess. Bot Chop streamed Erica.
I don't think they'll be able to get the chat open.
Yeah, so yeah, so we got a bunch out there watching tonight, guys. So yeah, Pasta said Erica's got to hold the fort down.
What?
You got to hold the fort down while your dad's grabbing his laptop or whatever.
Go switch his 1x2s with 2x4s. Real quick.
So we'll see how this works. I mean, the goal was to use a little bit of the fluorescent, so if I can get some light behind this, you can still maybe see it in the dark. It's kind of the goal. I don't know if all of them will do that. Some of them might not have that ability. Because I think there's only been a few colors. Orange, yellow, and green, I think, are the only ones that really have the big glow-in-the-dark fluorescent type kind of bricks. So.
We're asking, they're asking in the chat room for you to re-say what you are working on and how it commemorates the cancer, people affected by cancer.
Oh, so we're working on more keep levels for Hope Castle. So basically, let me pull up my favorites here. So this is the current keep right now. So the keep right now is this. I can probably try and find a photo on the line. So that's basically the current keep like that. So basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to move those letters into those keep levels onto the wall side. So I've got my sisters done already. Remember Keely. So I basically got her name on the side, and then the pink cancer ribbon, breast cancer, and then I'm working on Trevor. So Trevor had brain cancer. Passed away last year. His dad bowled in the league I was bowling in, so his favorite color was orange. So I'm building it in their favorite colors. I believe someone had told me my sister's favorite color is red, so I hope it was. So I'm building Trevor's here, and then he'll have a ribbon on the end also. His R will be right here. So we're just trying to build the letters. His is going to be orange and a translucent orange, so if I have it glow in the dark, you'll be able to see it from behind. So that's the whole goal there. So 2, 4, that should work. The goal is to try to build it too as you do is to kind of build it in your head. So that's the kicker. Yeah.
Lots of clear.
Lots of translucent clear. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of these the fluorescent orange little pieces. I've got both the 1x1 rounds in the plate. I have the brick, and I also have the translucent heads. I got some of those in a very unique way a few years ago. So they're in the bag there. So they're translucent heads. Not sure if they'll be able to use those other than maybe I have to try and use them in a way. So, Nerd Bricks on. Anything that needs a lot of clear? Yep, I've got bags and bags of clear. So, the bag here. Get another gallon, full gallon here. I've got lots of clear. I've taken apart levels. The goal is, obviously, I've got probably it looks like 4.5 or 5 bags of 1x2. I also think I have to trade with somebody before I left Denver. I have a few more. So. Nerd Brick is asking how everyone is tonight. Tired, yeah.
That's like a 45-year-old over there chasing kids all day.
I work now from 4 to
What?
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
Goodbye.
I work from 4 a.m. until like 1 or 2 p.m. So.
Wow.
Well, it's a nice job, so How's Bricksmith tonight?
Huh?
How's Bricksmith tonight?
Oh man, I am doing better. My head started peeling from the sunburn.
Uh-oh.
Feeling better now?
Saw you out there doing community service.
We got Matt came over and we worked on a hey guys.
Hey.
Worked on the table here. The new setup table, the new build table is now built.
How's that O look, guys? That O look pretty good? Does that look like an O? I hope it does.
It's a little flat on one side.
Huh?
A little flat on one side.
Did you say
yeah.
O?
That's an O. Well, I can try and do it a little differently here and see. It looked like it was hiding some of the orange in the back. So let's see what this does. Does that look a little bit better? I think it almost makes it look even a little bit weirder on that right side. Maybe not. Because in the corner right here, you lose the 2 on that lower level. But
yeah,
does that look even funky? Does that look even funkier or what?
It's hard to say. It's just the perspective of the way it's coming around that corner.
Yeah, I think we'll go back to the other one. We'll do the lopsided O. I probably need to almost bring it almost around a little bit more. How big is that R? 1, 2, 3, 4. I was trying to do 2 spaces between letters. Actually, I don't think I did 2 spaces between letters. So, this is going to be brutal to redo it, but we're going to have to try. Actually, if I do the center, we'll try this. We're going to maybe rebuild this. So, somebody's got a Bass Pro shirt on. Who's that? Is that Bricksmith?
Julian. Yeah, Brick Smith. He had to mute himself there too. The party got a little too wild back there.
He's having a party.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard all that commotion in this environment.
So we're gonna actually go ahead and we're gonna destroy it already. We're gonna destroy the O already.
Does Erica have a fix for you? Does Erica know how to fix that?
Fix what?
The perspective and try to get that O back in shape.
I think I'll just center it in the corner. Maybe that'll help a little bit. I mean, that might be the whole problem. Is it just not? It's not centered. If it's centered in there, it'll be probably a little bit easier to make sense out of it. So we'll try that and see if that will do it.
We got a stranger in the chat.
A stranger in the chat.
I just thought I'd warn you.
Neo. It's Neo from, I wonder if that's the Neo. Is it him? Does he come to life? He could be in trouble if it's the Neo.
Please introduce yourself.
So, playing with minifigs. Pasta's doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could be playing with, ice bears. I did bring a bunch of those, so I do have a bunch of them here. They're hanging out somewhere. They're around. Let's see if I can make this work a little bit differently. The benefit of Lego. See, everybody jokes, you guys, you build it, you can take it apart. Yeah. That's the goal behind Lego. You build it so you can take it apart. So if you make a mistake like I just did, you can fix it.
What they say, if your build falls apart or gets crashed or smashed, it is being reset to factory default.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they have. So, I mean, my group, Denlug, is setting up for a show. So it's probably why there's no Tanya right now. She's there. She's the organizer for that show. So I don't know if anybody from that show is watching. Actually, I should probably message, just in case they want some entertainment tonight.
But I was playing with the guys at the train station.
And I don't know where Kevin is tonight. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any from him today. So he's not lurking, so I'm not sure what's going on. Well, what's Spot Chop say about his guys? Playing with my guys at the train station.
He said they do the darnest things.
I guess he's talking about real Lego guys, I guess. Yeah. Well, actually, I went to my first Denlug meeting or my first Whislug meeting like a week or two ago, and I actually won points. Doing one of the contests. It was kind of funny. We did a blind build, pretty neat. They put two poly bags into a bin, and then but you only built one set, so you had extra pieces in there. The builder could touch stuff. You had a helper. He couldn't touch the pieces, but he could just drive in the bins where they were. So, okay, no, my toys. Okay, well, so Buttchop, I guess, is playing with his toys, I guess. I guess that's like playing with his army men, I guess.
Yeah. I guess we could do that from time to time.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I usually take mine out wherever I'm at and maybe shoot a picture or whatever. My sig fig.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out. I wanted to try and build this up a little bit as I went here. Just trying to think if that's
System.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Definitely not Toshiba if it's a system.
Hmm.
That's definitely not Toshiba if it's a system.
Oh. So yeah. So we're gonna change the O here. We're kind of working on that right now. We're gonna try and shift it. We'll see. You guys can tell me what you think of it here in a moment. I can't remember how much I had here. I think it was that.
It's Lego system.
Lego system.
Yeah.
My Lego system.
There we go. We got Toshiba in the chat.
Toshiba's in the chat. Is my chat running slow? When did he jump in the chat?
That's about Dude Jude said Toshiba.
Oh.
I don't know. How's that?
Halloween night. I don't know. I don't even know I'm doing Halloween night right now. So, guess it'd be kind of cool to stream Halloween night, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody is or not. It's Wednesday. I don't know whose day is Wednesday. So, and kind
I
of,
don't know what.
and we always joke about, not trampling on over other people's things where I guess, whoever's the normal Wednesday, I guess we'll have to see, figure out.
That one might be allowed. Just go on and show everybody what's going on.
So I'm just trying to figure out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I need to do orange here. I'm trying to
What
think.
flavor bubble gum are you chewing over there?
Oh, I'm not chewing any bubble gum. I'm eating a fruit too.
Okay.
4. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit different going up. So
No, he's had a rough bout with his roadmap of his cancer chemotherapy, and this was his off week because of his levels. So next week they want to shoot him with both of the chemos, the bad.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're going to be doing on Wednesday because Tuesday they're going to be giving him all that chemo.
Oh yeah. Dude Jude's in the chat. Welcome, Dude Jude. Welcome. Another Friday night build. So I'm playing. We're building. I'm working on another level. So as you can see, I'm always working on these new levels. The new levels are going to have names in them. So this one I'm working on Trevor tonight. I'm going to have fluorescent and standard orange in there in case I can figure out how to get a light in here to light it up. That way, with the black light, it should make that glow. Pretty cool. Working on the O right now. Oh, wow. So.
And the O is being trouble.
Well, I think I figured out a way to make him look a little bit better now. I think so hopefully that looks a little bit better when it's centered in there. When it's centered in the back like that, that'll be a little bit better. And then I can just kind of do that. That's probably what I do.
Starting to look better.
So, and then the R will be on the other angle, and then the ribbon will go on the back. So, I guess I do have a little bit more on this side. Technically, I have a little bit more on this side of the wall, but I think everybody's name, maxes at about 6. So it's kind of things where,
So let's see. Michael would be stretching it, huh?
Yeah, some of them I might have to just do Mike in a few things. So I mean, on a few things I might have to just kind of alter it a little bit. So,
Chadwick.
or initials. I mean, initials were something that I was using originally. I just figured this would be a little bit cooler, a little bit more personable this time around. So, I mean,
Yeah.
my sister got her name on both. So, I mean, she got her getting spelled out. She was the first one for this, and so she got a little bit more. But I mean, once I spelled hers out, I figured, well, I've got Keely at 5, Trevor at 6, Justin at 6, Jim at 3. And who am I missing? Keely, Trevor, Justin. Oh, Taylor. Taylor will be 6. Yeah, so I mean, I just gotta, so there'll be 5 levels with names
So,
on right now, and then I'll
so
just
Taylor, you'd have to be another O. You'd have to figure out. But so if you get this one,
actually Taylor. Actually, it'll probably be just like this. I'll just have to look at this because I already have a
yeah.
T here. So I go T, and then the A will just be more, just a little bit more rounded on the top. Y will be easy. I've done a Y for Keely. The L will be just kind of basic L, and then the O, make sure I'm in the same spot. Now, a couple of them are different. So, I mean, 2 of the levels are the same, and then 2 of them are kind of, the shapes are a little bit different. So I have to just I'll have to play with that a little bit. Which is kind of weird that they ended up doing that. When I did that, when I built it, I realized that they were both a little bit different, and that kind of tweaks it a little bit, but we'll see. So we might see some of the people in a little bit later, just as they hit home if they're not too tired from setup. I know Tanya has been there all day today, so don't know if she'll join us tonight or not. She might pop in and say hello. But yeah.
I don't know. If I was doing that, I'd have to be doing everything in tubing and using those those open clip O-clip pieces to hold everything.
The what stuff?
The clips, open clips. That way you pop that tubing in there and
The tubing, and what are we talking about?
you've seen probably tubing like the land speed cruiser or whatever. It's got that.
Oh yeah.
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 There's a few of those sets got the different tubings in it. That's what I'd be able to making my letters out of.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could do some of that too. I think with this, it just adds a little bit more flavor when I'm doing it. The bricks. I mean, and actually, most of the stuff I've done that's been pretty cool has been sideways, but to lock it into place sideways here is going to be tough. Ted and Flitz Bricks is in. Welcome, Ted. Let me see if I'm going to just jump out real quick here to the internet real quick and just see something real quick here. Whoop.
Don't lose this.
No, I want to check something real quick here and see. And actually, yes, I'm not sure. I mean, Mark sometimes might jump in too, so it might be kind of early still at 7:30 there. So in Denver, so yeah, check there. So, but yeah, so just working on more Hope Castle. It's kind of funny. Somebody I think made the comment last week. I don't know if it was one of the people in my group or something or somewhere. Somebody's like, "Man, he's always working on that." And I go, "Yeah, well." The goal is to always make it look a little bit different, since it does make pilgrimage to Chicago every year. The goal is to make it look a little bit different each year. So there we go. I'll be the once I enclose that probably should look a little bit better.
Yeah, lots better.
So that's good. That's good. That's what I'm aiming for, something that makes sense. So I'm wondering how some of that the trans black looks mixed in there with some of those letters. I mean, I'm just wondering if that actually looks kind of cool in there.
Yeah.
So
it kind of throws it off, but you're going to have light back there. So
maybe
if that light's on, it'd probably mute it a little bit.
I mean, otherwise I could probably pull it out from the inside the letters. I didn't do it with my sisters, and I was kind of trying to wonder if it was actually more of a distraction inside the letters, because everything up to that point has on the edge. The V and the O are the only ones that really have it inside the letter. So I'm just wondering if that throws it off at all.
A little bit.
A little bit? Maybe it takes a little bit away from the letter?
Yeah. It's a little distracting for me, but I'm colorblind, so I don't know how anybody else can see it.
What'd you think, Hoosier?
Can you hold it back up there again?
So I'm looking for opinions on the O. So if that trans black distracts from it at all, from the actual.
I don't think it's too bad.
Okay. Nerd Brick. Let me check. See if I even have your information. I should, but let me check.
All right. I want to hop off this one. I'm going to get the laptop set up. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if I have Nerd Bricks. Anybody else? Anybody have Nerd Brick? I don't know if I have him.
I can check. See real quick.
If you have him, give him an invite. I don't think I've got it. You can join Nerd. I just don't think I have your email. Unless you send an email and I just maybe forgot to add it to my list. I got the list on my phone and I don't see it. But yeah, you can join. All I need is your email you can send it to scoop_shovel@yahoo.com or post it and retract it. Okay, hold on 1 second while I do this. I hate when it does that. There we go.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay. I was going through the address book.
I gotta write it. I gotta write it correctly in my notepad here.
There he is.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Oh, wow, that's loud.
How we doing tonight?
Pretty good. Tired.
Yeah. That's the way of life, you know. So you working on anything special tonight?
Not really. I wish I'm waiting for my parts order to get in, and then I'll be working on something, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, okay. Just looking working on something like a war related, certain war or.
Yeah, the Battle of Leningrad.
Oh, okay.
And that's about it.
Cool. Yeah, parts orders sometimes do delay big projects. Unfortunately, that's kind of most things that suck.
Oh. Nobody had Bud Shop to the stream tonight. He's not tired.
I'm not tired yet. Chop, if Chop joins, yeah, then I'll get tired pretty quickly, and it'll just wear me out. all that talk of polybags and all that stuff.
I don't even have one poly bag. I think the ones that I had, I opened and then threw the bags away because I wanted to build it.
Yeah. Got a few. Picture of this car, so I don't have to keep looking at it.
I've got an extra poly bag, but it's found a home since we're doing the that Secret Santa thing. Somebody had it. My recipient had it on their list.
There you go.
I knew I was keeping it for some reason.
Let's see. I got 1x2s. I got to find my 1x1s. Trans black.
Very important question. Are either of you going to Brickworld, Kansas City?
A what?
Brickworld, Kansas City.
Is there a Brickworld, Kansas City he's doing?
Yeah.
When's that? What year is that going to be? Is that next year?
Yeah, it's 2019. On Brickworld's website, they have Brickworld, Kansas City on.
I'll have to take a look at that.
I haven't
That's
seen it yet.
we do go up to Kansas City sometimes. Oak Club does, and work the train show up there.
To me, that's like 2 hours away. That's the closest convention ever.
Yeah, I think it's around 3.5 from Tulsa.
I'll have to see. I just got a. That's rude. Butt shop didn't like my comment. I don't know. I'll have to see. I mean, I started a new job, so I don't know how much vacation I'll have. So I'll have to figure out how far it is and what I can do. So we'll see. I mean, obviously Chicago is the main one I go to, but we'll see. Anything's possible.
Anything is.
Anything is possible.
I didn't think you knocked him that hard. All you talked about is a polybag.
Yeah, I don't know. It's butt chop we're talking about. Come on.
Yeah.
So what kind of? Oh, Trevor.
Rick Blaze and Kevin Hinkleson.
Ooh.
My chat must be slow tonight because I didn't even. So. Oh yeah, there we go. There's Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, lurking, that lurker Kevin.
So far, I'm only like, I'm gonna display one build so far. I don't know if I'm gonna display more than the Leningrad build.
Rick Blaze may join you.
Cool.
He's from Missouri.
Sadly, there's like barely anything here. We have Kansas City and St. Louis, and that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, there's with all the different shows out there, I might be one I might get to. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes.
Bloodshot nailed the title of Blaze in my epic crossover film.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hinkle Blaze, yeah, that works.
I don't think the stream is very region specific. I mean, maybe now, but I mean, you were out of Denver, and we did have people from here, and then people from Philly, and so.
Yeah, and the Colorado people, I mean, if there wasn't a big show this weekend, I mean, they'd probably be on. So we might still see them at some point tonight. It just depends on what's going on. So, I mean, we're going to still see a fair amount of people from different areas. It's just a matter of what everybody's kind of got going on. So, schedules kind of get, crazy.
But Chop, I'd be worried if I was you because he's moving closer. He's moved closer to you.
That Chop character, he always should be scared.
He's not to send Chester down your way and have him turn cheese curds at you.
He's right there. He's right there. He's hiding in the tree tonight. He's lurking also.
I see Bud Chop going outside, taking his break, and over his work, and Chester's out there hiding in the dark.
Throwing nuts at him? Yeah. That's an idea. Might have to think about that. Just don't tell Butt Chop. Make sure he's not listening.
Well, I don't know why anybody would watch the Brickhead Family. All they got is people talk about Care Bears and Oreos.
That's funny. So let's see here. R 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hoosier's back. Hoosier sounds funny.
I'm not sure how I'm doing this here. This is kind of the crazy thing. Just trying to figure out. everything to the last hour, and now I'm stumped again.
Lego rain. Oh, he didn't do it right, man. There's be lots of noise. Wake up Haley.
Lots of noise.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make a bunch of those.
So I gotta figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what's it gonna look like in the dirt. Maybe I will put just trying to think what I want to do this. It's for.
His red steam string is perfect.
Huh?
He's talking about a steam train.
Oh. But Chops, I mean, he's thinking that'd be awesome to have Chester throwing nuts at him while he's on break. I think that's what he's trying to tell me, but it could be mistaken. I could be misunderstanding what he's trying to say.
You mean Butt Chop's actually working tonight?
No, I think he said he's off.
He said he's playing with his Lego people.
He is playing with his Lego people.
So I guess he's throwing everybody in front of the train and hitting them with it.
Kevin, don't take this wrong, buddy, but you ain't never been innocent.
Yeah, we've seen some of the sorting streams. Where we're sorting, yeah.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff there. I think I actually caught up a little bit the other night doing some building when I wasn't streaming, and I was like, oh, let me get caught up on the stream. So
I had a quandary. I was looking at going through some of my parts, getting some stuff reorganized in the store. Does the blue collar witches use push brooms instead of regular straw brooms?
I'm sure. What was that?
Do the blue collar witches and wizards use push brooms instead of their standard straw brooms?
I have no clue.
You have no clue?
No clue. Oh, I dropped an orange plate on the ground.
I am much more proficient at sweeping a floor with a 18-inch push broom versus a small little bitty straw broom. I was just kind of curious.
But Chop, I hate sorting.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I lost it. Quick.
That's why I'm not doing it.
Pull the vibe.
Quick. Lost a plate on the floor, on the tan floor. That's not good. Well, I'll find it. I'll find it when I'm walking around in my socks, I guess.
So you always find it the hard way.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna find it, I think, because it's not. I don't see it, so I do not see it. Oh, hoping that's gonna work.
So you're sorting for your secret project, or do you have one that you could talk about, Hoosier?
Our secret project is cleanup time.
Yeah, I don't have
they have a collab, but it's a secret collab thing or whatever, and I didn't know if he's sorting for that or maybe have a build that he's can we do it later.
Dang, who let that guy in? What's up, Blaze?
What guy?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I must accidentally send him an invite somehow. I don't know.
Hey, you're this guy I want to talk to, Blaze.
Me? This guy? What's going on? Long time no see, everybody.
I seen on Instagram today. Vic posted a picture of some poly bags that he picked up from GameStop.
GameStop polybag?
What was it?
A Chima poly bag, and I want to say like the 60-year poly bag, the one that had all the little miniature builds in it.
At GameStop?
I'll pull it up.
I can tell you my store don't have that stuff because I would definitely be buying.
So did you go to Barnes & Noble over there, Brick Blaze?
No, I don't have a Barnes & Noble near me.
They had all that clearance stuff last month. I was just kind of curious. Saw it next night.
I want the Marvel Bricktober set. That's the only thing I care about. Out of all four of those, I just want that Marvel one.
I like the new Spider-Man set that it's coming out with all the black parts in it.
Yeah, with the mechs and stuff. Oh, okay. The Finn poly bag, we had that. But the Chima bag, I haven't seen that.
What did he say it was? It was where in the comments said it was with, I guess, the Funko Pops or whatever.
Yeah, we have the Finn poly bag, but we don't have that Chima one in my store. I already have a couple of the Finn ones because that's the one that came with the special edition of the game.
Well, I'm going to cut out of here. It sounds like the family's been done with their movie. Time to start getting them to bed. Catch y'all later.
Good
Yeah,
kid, girl. Thanks for joining.
See ya.
Oh, I'm skipping steps. Holy crap.
Skipping steps.
I didn't realize that there was still more stuff to do in this bag. Or this book, rather.
Take that.
I think.
I've been sick.
Oh, it sounds like it, man. Are you getting over it, or?
Yeah, it takes me a little while to. It happens every time the weather shifts. It messes with me.
I
I'm the same way. Grab me and keep going.
And then I didn't help the situation by, going to 3 concerts and staying out real late. So
It never helps. Never helps.
no, but it was fun.
No, Butt Chop doesn't like Chima. I don't know what you're talking about.
But
Hey,
Chima,
if I find that poly bag, it'll be the first Chima set I ever bought.
Wrong.
I got quite a few Chima sets.
When did I buy a Chima set?
Okay.
I didn't hate them like the rest of the world did.
Give me a second. Give me a
Does
second.
that look like an R? I don't know if that even looks like an R.
Those are Ninjago.
It looks similar to an R.
Gee. No, it's not too.
Oh yeah, next time. That's what I meant to say.
Or there what I'm missing on that one to make it look more like an R.
Yar.
Man. Oh, I thought I slung Lego somewhere, but I don't know where that went.
It's just a Krager poly bag. That's what it looks like. Just like Krager with maybe a weapon or whatever.
Well, I don't know. We're going to see if I can. I don't know. This kind of looks like the way it's supposed to be, but I don't know. Something's just not. Something just doesn't look like it's jiving real
Oh, okay. Butt Chop already has that poly bag.
Cool. There ain't many he don't have.
Does he have all the ones we have?
And then some.
I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't connect here. Let's see.
What I have in my pocket?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Butt Chop. I do not understand the hate for Chima. I liked it.
It was.
I liked it after it was gone.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
It was pretty much gone when I came around.
It wasn't a fun.
So
I think honestly, a lot of people had to hate it to start with because originally it was supposed to be the replacement for Ninjago. That was supposed to have been canceled several years ago.
Well,
And then there was a bunch of fan backlash and things like that, so they decided to go ahead and keep it around for several more years. At least that's what it looked like to me, anyway.
Let's see here. I don't know. I'm hoping that's an R. I'm hoping that looks close enough to an R.
Looks like an R to me.
Okay. It's gonna be close enough. It looks like the other one. It's just at a different angle than the other one. The other one was a little bit smoother across fluid setup. So we will see.
Where's Bricksmith at tonight? Why ain't he on here?
Who?
he was.
Mr. Julian.
Yeah, he was.
There.
He was here for a little bit.
Decided to call it a night.
I think he's having the dreaded internet problems.
Uh-oh. You better get that stuff fixed.
Well, actually, I had that last week. If everybody remembers, mine was pretty bad last week. For the first 20 minutes, it was pretty scary. I was like, this is not the internet that I was hoping I would have. So, and then I put my router after my mom's router, and so it seems to be working better. Because mine's a real router. I don't know what Charter uses. They call it a router, but I don't know I don't know if it's truly a router. So
I don't know. I've got mine's got like a little weird, like supposedly it's the antenna, and it's like a rectangle. And then I have another little just small box. There's like two things coming in here for my Charter.
Michael, I'm going to butcher this. Please forgive me. Kanemoto?
Yeah, he's part of. I think he's part of Denlog. I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe. If not,
They said his son likes Chima.
Yep, I enjoy it.
that's a good one. Brickbender, Underworld's in.
I mean, I like Nexo Knights too. So
Yeah.
what's going on, Brickbender?
Wasn't a super fan of the Nexo. I mean, some of the stuff was pretty cool, but
I think, like most people looked at it as, it's the replacement for Castle or Knights, which I guess is how Lego looked at it too. I didn't look at it necessarily like that. I just was taking it at face value, what it is, and I thought it was a lot of cool builds, like a lot of futuristic stuff. It was pretty cool, especially that last wave.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't care for the for Nexo Knights either.
We're not a big one.
That's because you can't build a city with them.
The bad thing is, I'm slowly discovering when these sets go on clearance, it's worth buying them just to part them out, because I don't have a lot of that dark blue.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 times out of 10, I need a part in dark blue. I got to order it.
I have to take apart some ribbons. Yeah, now the question is, do I make it like a really cool? Ooh, I got those 3 textures on. Do I make it a standard gray, or do I make it a really cool gray?
Really cool gray.
Well, how about a gray like that? Like a metallic gray.
Yeah, there you go.
I made some cool ribbons like this, where I actually had some different tones of the gray in there,
Oh, that's cool.
and then I just had some standard gray, light gray. Actually, you know what? That's so funny is I forgot to do that. I was gonna put some stuff on the Creations for Charity thing this year. Actually, I was gonna take some pictures of me wearing the ribbons, and then that way, actually, I could maybe they might actually sell if people saw how to use them. Because they bombed last year. Everybody was like, oh, what are those? Maybe I don't know how late it'll go tonight, Brickbender. I got to get up and go to Chicago tomorrow, but we'll see. Anything's possible.
There's
Depends how what it is.
there's always post show. People hang out forever in post shows.
Too long in post.
Hey, what was Kittenville volunteering me for earlier? He said Brick Blaze will do it. He's in Missouri.
Brick World, Kansas City for 2019.
Oh yeah, I've already. I think I'm gonna try to go to that.
Please do.
At least
so
just to check it out. I probably won't be set up or anything, but that's about a 3.5 hour drive for me.
Please.
I don't know how far it is for me.
Did Nerd Brick say please don't or please go?
Please
Please
go.
go.
Okay.
Please. Oh,
Sure.
Oh, you don't want me to go? Okay, I'll stay home.
No, then I'll be probably the only one there.
Yeah, no. As soon as I seen that posted, I was like, "Huh, I'm gonna have to seriously think about going to this."
How do you even register to display?
I could almost guarantee a brick show comes that close to Blaze, he's going.
yeah. You always for the Brick Worlds. You usually, I mean, is it going to be a convention or just a couple day show? Did they say it's going to be?
I think it's 3 days from what I saw. I could be wrong about that though.
Yeah. You never know. I'd say watch the Brick World website and see. I mean, obviously Chicago's the big con, so I don't know how they. I mean, I went to Brick World, Wisconsin. That was just a kind of a shorter show, so I guess it just depends on what they do for the show. So I'd say watch what's going on and stuff and all that. As they get
going for like one day, I can like drive up there early Saturday morning or whatever, check it out, and then make it back home in a day.
Get messed up. I built too much too fast. Don't. Yeah, I did. I need to go to that outer side. No,
No, not outside.
Outside. Let's see, right, 2.
Not where the sun is.
4, 6. Yeah, I built a weird. It's like 9. I'm like, how did I build a wall that's like 9? That's not even equal. How do I do that?
Buttchop's in a hostile mood, so he doesn't want to come in the stream.
Oh,
Can't have you dropping F-bombs like Tanya did.
he's got to come in. Butt chop and oh yeah, he's got to come in.
We might just disown him if he doesn't.
But butt chop, I'm sorting, so you got to come in the stream.
Yeah. Dad, how long has it been since you sorted?
Too long.
This is not good. This is not good. I built just a little too hot, too fast. All that beautiful R.
Arr.
Oh, you got to tear the letter apart too.
Well, we're going to show this. That's getting shown.
What is it?
Kevin said, "Please let hostile butt chop into the stream."
All caps. So you, why ain't Kevin? Where you at?
Do we have hostile Kevin?
That's the better question. Where are you, Kevin? You know, that's the question. That's the true question. Where
Yeah,
the
I stopped playing Spider-Man to get in here. So Kevin dropped me when he get in.
I stopped playing Age of Empires 3 to do the stream tonight. So I was kicking some.
See, we're all making sacrifices, Kevin. Where are you?
I haven't been able to give Kevin a hard time in a while.
You're right, we haven't. It's probably about
I
due.
haven't been able to give anyone a hard time in a while.
Butch Up says he's just very standoffish right now. And Kevin says that's perfect quality content right there.
So,
I mean, it is. That's usually the stuff that goes viral. It's like people fighting and arguing.
Right.
Erica's
Jerry.
school project about what Indians?
Creek Indians, but everybody has different Indians.
What kind of Indian is it?
Creek.
Cree?
Creek.
I don't know those. I run across the Cree Indians in my games all the time. They got some nice. They got some nice sharpshooters.
But she asked the teacher, and the teacher said she can do her project out of Lego.
But that's what I did.
So she done everything out of Lego, and she was going through the minifig drawer, just pulling out figs to stick in it. I guess she didn't realize in a bulk bin that I bought had a bunch of Indian figures. So I had them in a different container, so I got them out and was pulling them out, and she walked over to the container and looked and said, "Dad, you pulled the hands off the figures."
And I said, like Kevin.
Like, no, that's just how.
Oh, David's in the chat. He's got an invite too. Yes. He's like laughing. So many people under a bus. Yeah, well, that's how it happens on Friday Night Breaks. Once you throw someone under the bus, you got to start throwing everybody under the bus. That's just, whoever's under the bus needs company. Come on.
Yeah, no discrimination here.
That seems like high school.
Well, you know.
We're all family. We can take it.
We'll beat up each other. No one's gonna turn us in. It'll be just like doing dishes as a kid. What's going on here? This ribbon looks a little off. It is. It didn't go far enough down when I did that one left section. All that taking a part of that letter, and I just still didn't do it right. That is just beautiful, Reed. Just beautiful.
David, who's winning? I forgot they played again tonight.
Who's playing? Oh, yeah. The teams I wanted to make it didn't make it, so I'm not watching.
I hope I don't offend anybody by this, but I don't think the Dodgers got a chance.
You offended someone. It's
We
silent.
don't know who it was, but you defended somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I did. Kevin says, I got a rush design job today for Brick Loot. Had to finish it up by the end of the day. So I've been staring at a screen for the past 14 hours. Totally beat. Says that as he's sitting there staring at a screen.
Yeah, you're watching the screen.
Yeah.
Staring at the watch.
Kevin.
That's a high five, Hoosier. Nice job. Nice job.
That's a lame excuse. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, well.
Womp, womp, womp.
Isn't that what we always laugh about? Doesn't Kevin have some of the lamest excuses? Isn't that what he's known for? At least that's what everybody else accuses him of. I don't know. Why does my ribbon look so weird? This and this. 3.
They're winning 1-0.
2, 3. I'm
This
just.
whole courtroom is out of order. You can't handle the truth.
This whole courtroom is on. Yeah. Well, you know, the judge is presiding, and you know, I think he's siding with the people in the courtroom. Unfortunately.
Hey, Kevin. Since I know you're a big fan of Butthead, or at least me doing impersonations of Beavis and Butthead, you might be pleased to know that I went and seen Guar last night.
What is that?
My idols.
Two.
David said perfect time for a break, Kevin.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
I'm hoping I'm doing this right because something doesn't seem right here. I don't want to get
Oh, yeah, Night Court was a great show.
Think what happened there?
Kevin said,
Yep. I saw Guar and Hatebreed last night. It was good time.
I'm a consumer of Beavis and Butthead impersonations.
He fed connoisseur.
I'm a
Who did that one?
I need TV for my TV.
I actually have a it's Beavis and Butthead sitting on a couch. It's like a little statue. It sits on top of your television, and when you put batteries in it, every time you use the remote, they make comments. So like you change channels, they're like, "This sucks," and you keep changing channels. They keep saying different things.
When I was in high school, I got detention for drawing Beavis and Butthead on the desk.
Dad, and you wonder why your son likes it.
Quiet, Eric. Nobody asked you.
Beavis and Butthead. Favorite TV show they are.
Shut up, Beavis.
Hope we don't offend anybody.
It's Mr. Van Driesen. That's the teacher's name.
What? Didn't they once steal a principal? No, didn't they once steal a TV?
Since I'm sick, I don't think I can actually do his voice. I can't make my voice that high right now.
Erica, you're 10 years old. How do you know anything about Beavis and Butthead?
Don't ask me any questions.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Don't do it. It's a bad decision. I'm dying. That I said.
There's no such thing as bad decisions. Oh, Blaze, Kevin's a fan of whoever can do the hippie teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think I can do that one right now because my voice won't go that high.
Oh, Mama.
You playing Fortnite again?
Maybe.
Hear them boys been whacking in my camper?
Ooh, that was nice.
Reed, you care if I send Charlie an invite?
Who's Charlie?
He's been in before.
You know, Tiger's Blood and Winning.
I suppose.
2.5 Men.
That's it's not gonna work. Ooh.
Yes, very, very true, Kevin. That was my favorite show when I was growing up, and as an adult. Hold on, I must mute myself and answer the phone.
You grew up? Really? Wow.
I have no plans on doing that.
I joked with somebody the other day. I says, you know, everybody whines about the fact that, you know, you guys got to grow up. I says, yeah, but the problem is too is we got to work forever. So I'll live like I'm retired now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Spend my money on Lego like I'm retired.
So are we taking bets that that's Bricksmith on the phone
What? Oh, for what?
for Blaze?
Maybe. You never know. Somebody should type that in the chat. Blaze looks like he's having more fun on the phone.
I'm back. It's work.
I was going to take bets that it was Bricksmith.
Nah, I wouldn't mute myself if it was him.
Be like, yeah, why don't you just ask me that in the stream? Why do you have
Hold
to?
on, let me put you on speaker. What's your question?
Growing up, yeah, well, I'm older than that dude, and yeah, I still haven't grown up. Scary.
Yeah, I'm 42 and I'm not grown up.
I don't ever plan on doing it.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Oh.
Well, now that once Toys R Us goes defunct, I wonder if someone will steal that jingle.
Well, apparently Toys R Us is like coming back in a manner of speaking. They've essentially canceled the bankruptcy, and I guess somebody's coming in with some money to try a last-ditch effort to resurrect them a little bit.
Well, if they're smart, they'll be like Best Buy, and they just get to trim a lot of their stores and just kind of you can't be everywhere. You might have to make drive.
I don't think they're going to open them up like full-on big stores. I think they might try like an express kind of deal. Like, here's a small store. We just have a small selection of certain things.
I'm going to say they're going to go back to the locations they done good at.
Yeah, the ones that were making the money.
Like when they announced they were closing, people were putting the videos up, and some of them look like a brand new store. So for that store to get remodeled like that, they had to be making some money. You would think.
Jeffrey's Toy Box. Yeah, I think that's what they're calling it.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, why not? Somebody resurrected KB Toys for like Christmas pop-up stores.
That's a one that I miss.
Honestly, though, they had this same problem that Toys R Us did, for me anyway. It was that everything was more expensive there than it should be. And in some instances, they were even more expensive than Toys R Us. Like the mall near me had the Toys R Us is across the street from the mall, and KB was in the mall. So I'd go to KB and, well, nope, this is too expensive. Go to Toys R Us and it's $2 cheaper.
Yeah, well,
Then go to Walmart and it's $2 cheaper than that.
You figured the Bricktober sets. The one that Barnes & Noble is going to have, $8. We were paying.
That's how much they're selling it for?
Yeah, people was already buying them at $8.
Toys R Us sold them for $20, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, hell, if it's $8, then I may have to get all 4 of them if I can.
Weren't they having a big like Harry Potter thing tonight at Barnes & Noble?
I'm not sure. I don't.
David said they had someone dressed up as Jeffrey wearing a cape that said "back from vacation." That's funny. Well, everybody be on the lookout for me, please. If you see the Marvel ones somewhere, that's the one I really want, and I need 2 of them.
Yeah, Darth Hall went to He's made 2 trips to Canada. They wouldn't. He had to spend the legit amount. They wouldn't sell them to him.
Oh, and it's like $75 a pop or something.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks on some stuff is it's just you gotta spend so much to get it, you know. That's always the downfall for a lot of the stuff, you know.
That's why I didn't get me that Mud Trooper poly bag, because at the time they offered it, I did not have $35 to spend.
Yeah. That's like Lego Freak posted today that he went, stood in line for the grand opening of his Lego store to get the grand opening set.
Yeah.
I sent him a message. I said, "How much money did you have to spend to get it?" He said, $100. I'm like, really?
Yeah. But some of the sets are cool. I mean, some of them are, I'd be willing to spend it, but not all the time. So Brickblade, what are you building?
I'm still working on this set that I started last time on Julian's stream.
Oh, okay.
That was the last time I worked on anything, was 2 weeks ago. So I got sick, and then I've been working, and then went to a haunted house and concerts. 4 concerts. I'm sorry, because I got free tickets to another one and couldn't pass up free.
Yeah, it's hard to pass up free, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's how I saw Guar and Hatebreed last night. Because I wasn't going to be able to go to that show. I couldn't afford it. But then free, and I was like, well, I can afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 of this set. I got them on clearance for, I guess I paid $35.
Which one is it?
Jestro's Evil Mobile 70316.
Cool.
Juju says he's got one.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so there we go. So this is what it'll look like here. So we got Trevor. Oh, actually, let me put me on the big screen. A lot of you turkeys are making lots of noise. There we go.
All right.
Here we go. This is the Trevor. The O in the middle, the R, and then we've got the gray cancer ribbon, for brain cancer. So hopefully that looks, pretty good. That's what I'm hoping.
That's awesome. How many names are you shooting for?
Right now I'll do the 5 that I've got on the castle, and then I'll, maybe try and branch out. And if this works good, I might try and do some others too. That's kind of the goal. Is the more.
Yeah, I didn't get the Mud Trooper. I think, though, I may be able to snag one in a couple of weeks because the toy show's coming up again that I go to, and there's been a gentleman there, and that's how I got the other poly bags that you built, the Scarif Trooper, the Droid, and I don't know if the other one.
I'll take a look too. I might be going. I'll look at my Discovery Center in Chicago if I go down there tomorrow. Take a look, because they've had some interesting stuff there, and so I'll take a look and see when I go down there.
Because I
have to drag my mom along, which won't be a fun thing. You're gonna spend how much? I'm like, don't even go there, Mom.
It's only $1. Shut up.
Only going for good stuff, and they're not all for me, Mom. got this crazy guy on my stream. He wants one of these. I need to buy one. I'll look and see because they've had some decent things there. At least they did around Brickworld Chicago time. So I'll take a look and see if they've got anything there.
I know. Well, when I went to, it was what 2016, I guess, when I was at Brickworld. I didn't get to go to the Discovery Center, but I hit up both of the stores.
Yeah, but the Discovery Center had some really good stuff when we were there for Chicago this year. So
that's what Brick Dude said. He got and actually sent me some, like the 2x2 pearl gold tiles. He got those at Discovery Center there in Chicago.
Yeah, there were some good poly bags.
I think that might be where, because he was also the one he sent me the that Venom symbiote poly bag, and I think that may have come from there as well.
Oh, okay.
Since he lives there, he hits that place all the time.
Who is it?
Brick Dudes, Steven.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to ask him some of these times to see if there's, especially if I'm coming down there, it'd be nice to know if it's worth making that stop, see if I can drag my mom over there, So.
What was that?
Huh?
Sounded like someone found a secret entrance to something.
Oh, that might have been my phone just going off about the game. The Dodgers still winning or whatever, so.
I just found out they're making a PlayStation VR version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I can't wait.
Roller Coaster Tycoon
in VR. I'm gonna make some crazy coasters and get sick.
I play some of the Tycoon things. I mean, I did like Golf Resort Tycoon, and there's a few of them out there. Oh, Transport Tycoon back on the 98, Windows 98. That's one of my favorites. That's why I keep my 98 machine around just for games like that. So, unfortunately, I don't have enough room where I am in the basement of my mom, so I mean, I probably have enough room to try it, but I was like,
Oh, so now you're the stereotype.
What?
Living in mom's basement.
I'm living in mom's basement because she offered and said you can help me and blah 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 blah. So
yeah, you works out for both of you. You scratch her back.
Almost like employee of the month, but a little bit kind of backwards. Where I'm here for the reason that makes the most sense.
I need a price check on a piece of Honda.
Piece. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess we can't say that in here. Dang it.
I can't believe you sold your car to him for like $4,995 less than you're going to sell it to me.
But if I wouldn't have, you would have written up a complaint, and that would have been all over.
I love that movie.
That was a good movie.
I have all the Dane Cook albums, and I've listened to all of them numerous times. All the vulgar language I can handle. I'm missing the. No, it's here. It's here. I'm just not seeing. There it is, in front of my face. Okay, let's see here.
Are you swooshing something over there?
Me no. I'm just making noises to myself.
Making noises.
Make a copy. don't all talk at once now.
Yeah.
Quiet down over there, Hoosier.
Making too much noise.
Yeah, shh, I can't hear myself think.
Look, it's everybody's favorite part. Helicopter blades.
Yeah, Juju says his favorite video game is Redneck Rampage. I've never actually played that one, but I know of it. Or since I live in Missouri, there's a lot of Redneck Rampage around here.
That is so true.
Technically, it's on the rack on the system, or required to sell it. If you don't, it's right.
Let's turn around the right way. There we are. Okay, cool. Got some crazy going down now.
What?
So we got something crazy going on now.
Good morning. Oh.
It's just I'm playing that. I was playing the clip there where he wakes up late after Vince and what's his name were in there. It was a good movie, so you know.
Yeah, I like Andy Dick. I love how they built their little break room in the steel behind some pallets.
That was good. That was a good part of the movie. I like that.
Like that doesn't happen in real life. Well, I mean, it does, but
if it does, none of us know about it because no one would be crazy enough to talk about it. You know.
Yeah, when I worked at Walmart several times for about a total of 10 years through those several times, and one of the times there was a overnight cleaning crew, and then one of the guys on that crew he got fired because he was sleeping every night underneath the steel in the back. And it was moving steel. So it's one of those, you hit the button and it slides over so you can get in between the two aisles.
Yeah, the rolling rack.
He made a little bed that fit perfectly underneath it so that at its farthest distance to either side, it would still not bother him. And then it was covered with all the boxes, so nobody knew he was there. But it was a morning person that was moving around the boxes in that steel and seen the bedding underneath. He was like, "What the hell's this?" So then they put it all back the way it was and started watching it. Sure enough, the guy clock in and whoop, just climb under there and go to sleep while the rest of the crew did all the work.
He's a smart cookie, except for the fact that he got caught.
Yeah, then he got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of things where you just, it's just, crazy stuff. I mean, people they'll do whatever. I mean, did he have like another job too or something that he was sleeping so he could get to another job or something? Or
no, it was one of those where they hired the whole crew as a unit, and he was the lead of the crew. So he just had all the rest of his people do the work, and he slept and still collected the paycheck. So then Walmart said, well, you guys can see you later. We're going to hire another crew instead of you guys.
Oh, I'm sure the other
got
guy,
everybody fired.
Oh, I'm sure they had a blanket party for him.
Oh, I bet they did.
Or that, or they super glued all his car doors shut, or something crazy like that. You know, where it'd just be like, guys, you know why I can't get into my car? I said, no, not a clue. Dude, would you,
no idea, man.
You wait till cold weather, and you just be like, dude, would you like just wash it or something, and the doors freeze or something?
Doors froze shut. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't tell you what happened. You know,
it's the weirdest thing.
Well, Kevin, if I don't know if you heard, but Kevin actually works at Walmart, and I mean, he went through it on one of them. I think it was like maybe number 6 or something, where he had talked about where when he left Walmart, they shrink wrapped his car.
Yep. I'd seen that happen a couple of times. Actually, I saw it happen at Kroger, and it wasn't that an employee was leaving. It was just like April Fool's Day. I was driving across the Kroger parking lot, and I just happened to look out, and somebody had like a little small, like one of those Toyota pickup trucks.
Yeah.
They had put shopping carts in the back of the truck and then shrunk wrapped the whole thing with the shopping carts in it. I was like, well, that's going to suck for that person.
Man, I'm a car guy. We got these little carts. You jack a car up, put them underneath the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can move the car while it's in the garage. You don't have to start it up, pull it out. You can just shove it around wherever you want it. I took a couple of them to work with me one time. And we was the first crew back in. We took the new guy's car, jacked it up, stuck him under the front wheels, and pulled his car around the back of the shop. When he come in, he thought somebody stole his car.
Nah, that's funny. I had that happen to me sort of without a jack. I used to have a Chrysler Laser, which is essentially a Dodge Daytona.
Cool.
Since it was a front-wheel drive car, and it's not a big car, but it was when I was working at Taco Bell, and then I was the closing manager. I closed up, and there were 3 other guys working with me that night, and then I was like, oh, crap, I forgot something. Like, I'll be right back out. We usually hung out in the parking lot and bullshitted or whatever afterwards. I went back in the store to grab my stuff. I come back out, and my car was gone. I'm like, all right, what the fuck? I was only gone for a couple minutes. It was out at the other end of the parking lot because the other 3 guys just lifted the front end of my car, and since the back wheels were free rolling, they just pushed it to the end of the parking lot. I was like, you guys are assholes. I mean jerks. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, you guys killing me. Actually, what's funny is I have an
demonetized.
I have an interesting dilemma here. I bought a Snickers bar, and I opened one half and ate it, then looked at the other half, and I have this, and then I look at my bag, my Target bag, and my Target bag has a nice little hole in it. I'm like, where was that sitting? And does my mom have pests? Interesting.
Why can't I mute it? There we go.
That is interesting. I'm gonna need to leave the gum in there. Leave a piece of gum. Let's see if Mouse get a piece of that sucker and can't get his mouth closed. That'd be funny.
Time of the year when the mice try to get inside.
Well, I'm not leaving anything down here then, I guess, obviously, but I don't know where that was. I think it must have been sitting here by the toy box. They chew my Lego, they'll be really sorry. If they start chewing on that stuff, I might just you might see a mouse just, on a model rocket flying as high as I can get him, See what kind of impact he makes when he hits the ground, It's crazy. I just don't understand that. Nuts.
Is that a Snicker?
Was it? Yeah, not something I'm gonna eat now, but yeah. Well, what's interesting is, I mean, I have that issue at my house, and where are they? It's interesting.
So a little fuzzy creature ate half your Snickers.
Well, he didn't even get. He only ate like a little bit, but.
Well, he wasn't feeling himself when he was hungry, so.
I'm just wondering where the heck he went to.
It was Chester.
Oh yeah, it could be Chester. I just want to leave a piece of gum. I just want to see if they could if that would even mess up a mouse, where they can't where they start chewing and they can't stop, type kind of thing. Vindictive, craziness,
They're gonna get stuck to their hands.
Teach you to eat my Snickers.
Well,
I have another question. Who only eats half a Snickers?
A mouse.
He didn't even. I don't even got. He didn't even. He just basically. Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
No, but it's a double bar. It's a double.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. Well, I was like, a Snickers is 2 bites and it's gone. At least for me.
It's just crazy.
Hey, yeah, where did Nerd Brick go? He's gone.
Oh, did he drop? Oh.
Looks like it.
Or is that? He must have dropped off somehow. Internet issues.
Everywhere. There's internet issues.
I forgot to figure out where my door open starts. Nope, I messed up.
No.
Always love messing up.
No messing up. Don't do that.
Why not?
Everything's got to be perfect.
Everything is awesome.
Demonetized. When you're part of a stream.
Not sure. Jude, he must have just dropped. Something happened. It's possible he's building a World War II diorama. It's possible his minifigs maybe got the best of him. I mean, I'm not saying it happened, but you never know.
It's possible.
If he was starving them just like in warfare, maybe
they rose up. Fight the oppressors.
Getting there. This level is almost there. Almost done. We should have done panels on the inside here to save some brick too, but
scum.
What is scum?
That's what David said. Scum.
For what reason?
Probably the minifigs that got a hold of Nerd Brick.
Oh. Yeah. Sometimes they just can't be trusted.
What's up, Tiger Blood? Charlie Harper.
Oh, yeah, Tiger Bloods. I didn't hear that.
What's up, Charlie?
Oh, not much. Thought I'd show my face. Started watching Evil Dead. I don't think I ever saw it all the way through.
No, I love those movies.
Maybe,
I've seen them repeatedly. But, like, I haven't watched stuff like Full Metal Jacket or Platoon. I've never seen either of those. People are like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, you haven't seen Army of Darkness, so eat it.
That's right. I think, what was one that, of course, when I saw Jaws, I was like 5 and then wouldn't take a bath for 3 months.
I've never seen the original Jaws. I've seen like all the sequels pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
The worst ones, I've just never seen the original one.
The Sharknadoes.
Oh, I love Sharknado.
Very clever.
So stupid and great.
In that Army kind of darkness kind of way. Or what was I always confused the 3 with Ash.
Evil Dead 2, then Army of Darkness.
But the Necronomicon, that was my favorite, and that was just camp to be camp. From my opinion, I don't know, but I think that's the one I saw was Army of Darkness. But I never saw the Evil Dead.
The first Evil Dead was meant to be, when it came out, a straight-up horror movie. The second one was a horror comedy, and then the third one was just a comedy.
Let me have a chainsaw for an arm, and those are the parts I saw.
Darkness is cool.
How does building with Lego end up leading into horror movies? That's what I want to know.
Because he said he was watching Evil Dead. And I mean, it is October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't let Christmas get all the fun because it creeps in sooner and sooner every year.
Yeah, I actually picked up my Christmas tree today.
See?
No.
Halloween hasn't even happened yet.
We gotta have turkey first.
Charlie, you build anything today?
I got Costco. I don't know what they're doing. They're rotating a lot of their stock. I went back in for another Friends Nativity set, and they had the Creator 3-in-1 boat. I think I had it from before.
Never been to
I'm going to go get it.
I seen somebody post on Instagram that Costco has like a collection of books that comes with a Wonder Woman minifig.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go buy that just for the fig.
Chris, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonder Woman, huh?
Wonder Woman.
What makes her so wonder?
This would
I can't say. It's a family stream.
Are you streaming today right now?
Yes, we are live.
Oh, very
Yeah,
good.
we're live, so watch the language.
Absolutely, but that's what they had at Costco.
Yeah, how much? How much was it?
Sorry?
How much was it?
It was, I think they had it about $10 off what Target had it. I think Target's $49. They had it at like $39, $33. Can't remember.
Cool.
Have the receipt.
Yeah, I still need to get it. I still like to get that one at some point.
I think I picked it up. Oh, here it is right here. It's $42, which is about $7 off of what Target had it at.
Not bad.
I never did get that RV one before they pulled that one.
That one I think was a little bit too out of scale. Otherwise, I would have got it. But.
I was waiting for the price to go down because I was like $70, so that's a lot. And then the price went down and it disappeared.
Yeah, I paid full price right out, and then Target had it clearance, and then I said, "Oh, well, of course you have to get what they teach you when you're buying stock. If the price goes down, then it's the lower margins for each." I don't know. Heard about it. I think I have this one from. Might have been another premium buy. Get the R2. Oh, but the books. There was the books that I saw. There was a Princess There was a DC, but I think it was Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. See, I need that book too. That's the one that's like the build your adventure thing or whatever.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to pick up one of those. But this was like a different box. It was a collection of like 6 or 7 books, and then it had a Wonder Woman packed with it.
That I did not see. I always go through some of those. That might have been in the books, the book area. I might have seen one there in the book area, because these are in the next to the other gyro. The gifts, but they've been changing.
Charlie Dude Jude says, "Turn your phone sideways."
Oh, right, Dude Jude.
As they say on America's Funniest Home Videos, side to side so the image is wide.
There you go. 3-in-1 boat. Looks like a boat. Helicopter. A little satellite dish. And then a little riverside canteen. That image comes through or not. My studio lights on. What else? It's not my show, so I'll just listen. If y'all had other topics.
You're welcome, Dude Jude. Yeah, we're really just chit-chatting about nothing and sorting in a building.
Yeah, I'm making all kinds of noise tonight.
Yeah, Hoosier won't shut up over there. You just noise for days.
Thought that was a normal Hoosier, though.
Yeah, true.
Well, I gave him train parts today. I wanted to run that train.
Where's the sticker shirt?
Did he get that train running?
I haven't tried it yet. I forgot to get batteries.
I was going to say batteries. Once you get batteries.
That's terrible. No batteries. That's bad.
Well, here, hold on, man. I'll be there about 20 minutes. I'll bring you some.
That's fine. No, you know how to get here.
Here, maybe I can get my drone. I'll send my drone out with them. Like Amazon.
It'd be fun to watch.
My luck, I do something like that. I would crash it, but I would crash it in the river, so it would be gone.
This is my project.
So I heard that UPS was testing out like drone delivery, but they were going to do it a little different, as opposed to going like from the warehouse to a house with it. They were going to put drones on the trucks, right? So the truck pulls up to your house, then the drone leaves the truck and just drops the package on your porch and flies back. So they had a big, hey, everybody come check this stuff out. Like press was there, all kinds of things. Like, we're doing the test run of our new delivery system. So they had the truck come up, the drone picks up the package, delivers it, comes back, lands, no problem. Everything was great. We're like, we're going to show you again. And they went to do it a second time. Drone crashes into the truck, does all kinds of damage right there in front of like film crews and everything. So like, well, we're going to back to the drawing board with this program.
all that money to save a driver 20 steps.
Yep.
But at least they won't stop to CRAP on your porch.
That's true. Hey, Reed, can you or Hoosier, whoever, can send Dude Jude an invite? He'd like to come on in.
I don't have Dude's info, so that would be Mr. Reed.
This is my project we were talking about earlier.
Let's see. Let's put you on the screen for me to see.
I'm going to step out and smoke. I'll be right back. Hi, Tanya.
That looks really good.
Here in Kitsenville, and where's Reed?
It's for school.
Where's who?
What?
For some reason, you don't show up on the list down below.
He's
Who?
down on my list.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Hope. It was weird. It wasn't there for a second. Hi, Reed. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Tanya, I've already said the bad word live on the air, so you can't say any tonight.
What, leopard?
Well, I got
Oh,
I
no,
got
no, no.
I got most of it out when I was at the setup. So,
Okay.
as anyone who has run events can probably tell you, it's
Oh,
very
you
easy
know,
to
it's
get your
always-
cussing out when you're organizing.
It always runs smooth for me. Did it not run smooth for you?
Actually, it ran rather smooth. I was pretty impressed. You know, I mean, only 2 people came in with just a half hour until the doors locked.
Oh, was that Annette and Steve?
Yeah. They had
don't
to.
need all the
They were both
dolphins.
working.
They probably didn't bring a lot of stuff, so it probably didn't matter. So.
No, but Steve had the Minecraft brick that I needed. I wanted there because the whole play area is not. You're not there yet.
It is what it is. You just tell them, well, now you got to show up extra early tomorrow.
I told him the doors open at 8. See you at 8, because that's.
Oh,
that's
did
just the truth.
he make it in? Did he still make it in though, or did he not make it in?
They both did make it in. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the goal is obviously, the goal is to always try and get it done as much the night before. But with the hobby, because it's, if you bring in just, I don't know how organized yours was this year compared to what mine is. I'll have to look at the pictures. But yeah, sometimes it's, if they're only bringing small stuff, you can maybe get away with bringing some stuff the next morning. They're wanting to get in there a little earlier, but it is what it is.
It's fine. It's honestly fine. It went a lot smoother than I expected it to, and people were pretty good.
They were good. What? No.
Yeah, we had good people.
These are Aprils you're talking about. No, we're never good. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at that. I finished a level. Woohoo! Woohoo! All the way done.
Awesome
All the way
sauce.
done, yeah. There we go.
Fantastic.
David says the hunt is on. Tally ho. And
that
Erica
is-
Jude says that looks really good as well.
Yep.
Try. I try. Huh?
Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, Kittenville tonight.
Hey,
Hi, dude, Jude. How are you guys? Oh,
Tired.
my head hurts.
I won't be leaving those chips anywhere low tonight. That is for sure.
All right. I just figured I'd check in and say hi to everyone because I'm gonna eat a little bit of food and I'm gonna crash and everything
How'd the
else.
show go, Tanya, before you take off?
This one, the setup went well, and last week's show at the Makers Fair was a lot of fun. Holy cow, all those kids! But it was a good time, and so the setup went fairly smoothly, and tomorrow we'll see what happens, how well it works.
What she's saying, Reed, is they didn't need you. I'm only playing.
It's okay.
I mean,
It's okay, but you know what?
I gotta tell you though, Jeanette is unchallenged on the battlefield. Jeremy's friend's brigade is about to get wiped off the freaking map.
Well, what's going to happen is everybody's going to ask where the castle is. So they're going to have to answer questions all weekend about where is the giant ice castle. So in essence, they'll probably I'll be missed.
Castle. That's all we're going to tell them is it got melted by the flame castle.
No, that's true.
Didn't you see Tanya's Instagram account? Everybody was so happy the castle was out of the way. They made room for something else.
It's all good. No.
I know that wasn't right.
That's wrong. I mean, that means the next show I go out to Denver, I'm just the Ice Bears are just going to wreak havoc on everything. It'll be decapitated minifigs everywhere, and it'll be ugly. It'll be like the kids will be like, the parents will be like, "Whoa, that's gross." They'll be like, "Well, you know." The Bears got upset. They were offended, and so I'm sorry. It happened. Somebody offended the Ice Bears, and they decided to wreak havoc.
Took it all out on the knife-wielding robot.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, like Gulliver's Travels.
Knife-wielding robot eats bears for breakfast.
Well, I don't know about that.
I do. Chew them up and spit them out.
They got lightsabers. They can just disconnect all the power cords. I mean, it won't get very far.
All it takes is one gremlin. Go to wreak havoc on one of those, knife-wielding robots. One gremlin.
That's true.
One gremlin, huh? That's what you're saying. All it takes is one gremlin.
Yeah.
One. Just one.
What if one of those Ice Bears had a jammer, and when it jammed your frequency, then it'd be all over.
That goes into rage mode.
One gremlin and a pail of water. You can't get them wet.
No, I was hardening. Feed them
after midnight.
Definitely hardening against water. There'll be pictures on Instagram all weekend long. So,
and Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
It is a
Christmas movie. So is Die Hard.
So is Die Hard.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, according to Bruce Willis.
It's not?
It will be in our house.
Yep, he said it is not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it just happens at Christmas time.
It takes place during Christmas, but Christmas isn't the main theme of it.
It's a Christmas movie.
Where, like Home Alone, Christmas is central to the story.
Yeah, but the whole reason he's there is to be with the family on Christmas.
Yes, the Christmas
but
party.
Theoretically, you could change it to anything. It was Thanksgiving. It was Hanukkah. It was,
Yeah, it was Christmas.
He wasn't there for Veronica or Monica. He was there for Hanukkah.
Bruce Willis' exact words were, "It's not a effing Christmas movie."
You know,
that was how he finished his speech at the roast of Bruce Willis.
Was that a roast? Oh, you don't take anything seriously at a roast.
No.
David G says game is tied at 1-1 top of the eighth.
Ooh. Oh.
Who's playing?
I don't know.
Somebody that doesn't stand a chance, according to Hoosier.
They might. Yeah.
Was that Dodgers and Sox?
Yeah.
Red Sox. Okay. So Boston and Los Angeles. Okay. See, I know some sports. A little bit here and there.
I don't even know what sport you're talking about.
It's World Series.
It's sports ball.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket? Oh.
Sandlot.
He hit a touchdown, found a goal basket.
Awesome. Cool. Is that the one where they yell "hut hut" and throw the cricket bat at the wicket to get a touchdown?
And then they yell "goal"!
Did they already release the golden snitch?
I think so.
I think that was butt chop and it was a brown snitch.
Oh. All right, guys. Seriously. I'm going to check out. You guys all have a good night, but I just wanted to drop it. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Have fun tomorrow.
Bye. Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks, guys.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I've sprayed for them.
Or do if that's your thing.
Oh, gross.
Oh, fun, fun, fun.
You realize we only
Hey,
got 9 more weekends before Christmas?
Shut up.
Don't remember.
How about Halloween? Let Halloween happen first. Then we talk about Thanksgiving. Then we talk about Christmas. That's crazy. I ain't done any shopping.
Uh-oh, he's getting ready to power something up.
I just wrap up all my news sets and hand them back, and they say, "What?" I said, "Yeah."
I'm going Christmas shopping at Charlie's house.
Let's do it.
Black Friday. You see my Black Friday event? I might do that actually. We're looking for some.
Hey, I can save on wrapping paper this year. All the parts that I put in my store, I have these boxes that are empty now. I can put Christmas presents in these. Socks, underwear, sweaters. Yeah.
You'll have some
back
really
to the question earlier about what makes Wonder Woman wonderful. David says it must be the patriotic bustier that makes her wondrous.
I guess.
I mean, it's close. It's adjacent.
Now, what makes Wonder Woman? What makes us wonder about Wonder Woman is how she ever finds her invisible car or invisible plane.
It has a panic button.
Yeah. Bleep, bleep.
Bleep, bleep.
All right, Miss Smarty Pants. How'd she find it?
It doesn't have no panic button.
I mean, I would tend to believe that since the plane has the technology to be invisible, then a panic button is nothing.
Yeah.
It's there.
I mean, my Kia's got a panic button.
Yeah, you just hear bleep, bleep, bleep out in the empty field.
I like that episode of Family Guy where she's on the invisible plane with, I think, Aquaman or whatever, and she goes back to the bathroom and comes back up. He's like, couldn't help but know she didn't wash her hands.
Yeah.
What's that, Hoosh?
The windmill.
Cool.
He's got power functions.
I'm pondering.
Uh-oh.
That says Octane. It doesn't say Vespa or whatever that.
No, you heard Hoosier say he's pondering. So that means he can make it bigger.
Yep.
You actually want to make it breathe like a fan?
Oh yeah.
Charlie knows what's going to happen. He's seen me grabbing parts for it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There is a way.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Use a
That's what Will said.
Will Wheaton.
No, I don't. It ain't no big secret. I don't like how. This is the original. I don't like how.
How'd you get one of them? You're not a Lego employee.
No, this is the city set, the one that has the red semi or whatever.
All right, I got you.
But I don't like how, if you put power functions on this one, how it's done. You put the motor on the outside at the base, and then you run it, through gears and a long Technic axle.
Which we all know plastic wears.
So
put the motor bump on the back of the fan.
What my plan is to make this part a little bit bigger, so it'll house the motor.
I have missed a step.
And I go direct drive. There's no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
There's a Technic axle, but it's 3 inches long and one axle, no gear.
Oh, I thought we were on push.
And then instead of it being a round cylinder, I'm going to do the front half of it round and the back part's going to be square so I can hide the wire on the inside of it.
That'd be
I've
cool.
heard that those motors you could actually, if you actually just turn that motor, it'll actually generate electricity. I don't know. I can't swear by that, but I've heard that. So you could have that functional to spin it and then turn on a light bulb or something.
Well, the educational stuff does, I think, do that. Probably not the power function stuff, but
Maybe not. Okay. The older Mindstorm, maybe the Mindstorm motors.
No, there's some special educational ones that'll do something that they'll actually generate electricity, but you got to hunt for them. So they're out there.
It's a somewhat simple process. Go there and change the put a bridge in where the voltage goes the other direction.
Might void the warranty of that motor. Whoa!
Do they have warranties?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We used to do that with ceiling fans. Go there and make them go there and recharge batteries because they had the higher magnets in them and they had less friction. A lot of the other motors did.
What bag you on, Blaze?
Number 4. Last one. Finally get to use these bad boys.
That big old set only had 4 bags.
It had 2 bags labeled as 3. So I guess technically 5 bags.
Pretty meaty portions in the bags. I wasn't paying much attention.
No, it's a lot of little pieces. It's only 658 pieces, so it's not too bad. A lot of greebling. Man, your windmill goes to town, huh?
Kind of hard to keep my mouth shut this late night.
I should have my lug bulk in a couple of days.
You spin me right round, baby, like a record, baby.
Record, baby, right round, round, round.
I like the Marilyn Manson version better.
Actually, it's a band called Dope. Mm-hmm. They sound like Manson, but Dope is the one that covered that song. I have that album. Ironically enough, a funny thing about the band Dope, they were on tour with Seven Dust, and when they tried to cross the border from the U.S. into Canada for the tour, Seven Dust was not allowed through because one of the members had weed in his bag, yet none of the members of Dope were stopped. They were allowed through.
That's why when I went to Buffalo, I didn't venture over to Canada. I told my wife, sure enough, I leave this country, they're not going to let me back in.
Dad, you're scared to leave that country?
Yeah, we don't want you back. Stay up there.
I can't be here. There's no Canadian bacon up here.
It's all just bacon.
It's all just
or ham.
Bacon. What do I do with just bacon?
Eat it.
Bacon.
Don't you think if you ate bacon for days at a time, you'd get tired of it?
Never.
No.
Never.
Okay.
Have you ever had bacon?
Yes.
If you had bacon, you wouldn't ask that question.
And you're probably too young to see an old person's house where they got a kettle of bacon grease on the back of the stove that's used for everything from biscuits to pie crust to
Frying eggs.
eggs. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell?
Did you do something wrong, Blaze?
No, I'm just looking at this thing I gotta build.
Look how repetitive that thing is.
I turned my
Here, two there, one here, two there.
I turned my camera on. I thought y'all might have scared somebody.
Ouch.
I gotta work the flea market this weekend.
Why this weekend? It's not Monday weekend.
Well, here in Nashville, it's every fourth weekend of the month, and I help a friend out at the flea market. And I checked the set for him. He had a set for sale for, I guess, it's been sitting there for at least 6 months or more. And I looked in it last month, and it was half opened. So he let me bring it home to check it to see if it had all its parts.
I've been working the circuit for 25, almost 30 years. There's 2 times a month you go to the flea market. You go the first weekend of the month to go there and sell your stuff, because that's when everybody gets paid. You go the last weekend of the month to go there and buy things, because that's when everybody's starving.
Well, here in Nashville, we only have it once a month, and it's the fourth weekend.
My tongue.
But this is the set that he had that I checked out.
Oh, nice.
I went through it and made sure it had what parts it had. It had been opened. Bags 1 and 2 had been built, and the mini figs or the Martian figs.
Yeah,
they're all there and they built. But box 4 and 5 are still sealed. I kind of thought it was cool they had boxes for 4 and 5. I don't know if they had boxes for 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
3 is a poly bag. So
Poly bag.
No. Butt Chop
look careful.
Was showing an older set last night, and when he opened the box up, instead of it being the bag like Brick Blaze just opened, the clear bag, it was a poly bag of that build. Like if,
inside the box?
Yeah, like if bag 2 was the truck or the car, it was the bag had a picture of the car on it. It looked just like a poly bag.
Huh.
No barcode, no.
Yeah, see, that's what this one looks like. It's got some part of the space station on the front of it, just like a poly bag with Lego in the corner. And you got to look close. It's got a 3 down here in the corner to let you know that's bag 3.
Yeah, you see, notice there's no barcode, no set number, no nothing on that bag.
Yeah, that's how this is. And see, the boxes are the same, except they're a box. They got what it builds, which step it is.
I've seen a set somebody was selling on Facebook around here, and it was just it like the picture on the box had the set, and it looked really weird, and it was just like a part of a thing. Because then I seen on eBay the whole thing, so it was like that. It was a box within a box, I guess.
Yeah, this is Life on Mars set 7317.
What kind of dollar is he asking for that set?
Well, It belongs to a guy that works for him out in Knoxville, and the guy wants at least $75 for it. I looked it up on Brickset, and it's barely going for $60. But then he does have this set in it as a bonus.
Boy, let's see Hoosiers.
The number it is 7310, and it has an actual regular human type minifigure in it.
What? I'm eating candy bars, Kitten Bill.
Yep.
Don't let the other creatures get them.
I saw Hoosier there spinning over there. He's just looking at that. He's like, "Well, how much does he want for that?"
Yeah, and he's got an extra instruction booklet in here that goes in the series, but none of the parts are in this one. So I put it in a plastic bag so it'd keep it nice and neat. But he was originally asking around $125 for it.
What's up, Nick?
Everything got
Hey, what's going on, Nick?
The Brickhead family's in the house.
everybody's.
Hey, was that an actual green hamburger from Burger King that he was posting on Instagram?
Yes.
Why?
Oh yeah. They got that Halloween thing at Burger King. They did it a couple years ago where they had the Midnight Whopper or whatever, and it was salt. It had a black bun.
He lost me at $9.99.
Made my poop colored.
Yeah, that black one was made out of A1 or something like that.
When he
See,
said
it's got
$9.99, I said, "Well, I could go there and get me an extra large 3-way spaghetti over at Ron's Hamburgers."
Or for $9.99, you can go to Arby's and get the Meat Mountain. It's a secret menu item, but it's literally a sandwich with every single one of their meats piled on it.
Oh, wow.
That sounds.
That sounds awesome.
It's huge.
I'll see y'all later.
I've eaten one. and
We
I heard
right
afterwards.
Who said I see you later? Who's leaving? Can't leave.
What's up, Bricks Bear?
Does this set sound good to you, Hoosh?
What do you mean?
How much would you pay for it?
$10.
It's a life. $10. It's a Life on Mars set, and there's bag one. I got it separated, and I've got bag two, and it's all there.
Yeah, I'm not the one to ask, man. It's not something I would buy unless it was dirt cheap.
Cheap, fun.
Yeah, I even got the extra parts out of bag 1 and 2 were in there, so I put them in a little bag with the minifigures. I don't know. It's been sitting up there so long. A girl was thinking about buying it a couple of months back, and she never come back to get it. I think his price was a little bit high.
Between us and whoever's watching, he wants $75 for it, and he's had it for 6 months. He wants too much money.
Well, the guy that gave it to him to sell wants at least 75 out of it, and the guy I worked for had a price of 125 on it.
Local markets, you're not going to get more than 30 or 40 bucks off of it. Probably eBay, you'll be lucky to get 75, but you got PayPal fees and everything attached to it.
Yeah, according to Brick said, all these sets used, I could get around 65 bucks for it if I'm lucky, So
But you
He
got to
asked
pay
me.
$10 shipping or whatever on eBay. But
And he told me I could buy it. I got it here looking at it, and it's too big of a set. It take up too much shelf space, and it's not like an actual. Not too much open space on it. It ain't like a modular. It's
Well,
kind of.
I don't want to hear
open.
shelf space. Look at this god awful thing.
there's only one way. There's only one way to get rid of that really quick. That's to go, like over at the flea market that I usually go to over in southern Oklahoma at the first of the month.
Heck
And
yeah,
you go park up there next to the entrance. You can go over and hit those kids up as soon as they walk in there. And when there's their grandma will come over there and buy that for them right then and there.
Yeah, he's had this sitting in the back, kind of behind some other stuff, and I was taking it back tomorrow and showing him, that I checked it for parts and everything, and it even had some extra junk in there that wasn't.
Yeah.
2 bricks or mega block, and then a Lego plate and a Lego piece that I had to replace that wasn't the right color.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about the shelf space. What am I supposed to do with this god awful thing?
No, the Scuddler is awesome. It roams around your city and causes chaos.
Hanging on the wall. Make it look like it's climbing the wall.
Hell, make it climb the top of your bank or something.
That's what I was thinking about, Blaze.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And see, you got a whole house for your Lego, Hoosh. I only got an 8x10 room.
Nah, I don't have a whole house no more. I just got this room that I'm in.
But that's
don't have your whole second house anymore?
I'll let my mom have it.
Ah. Such a good son. You and Reed both.
Well, I didn't actually let her have it. I was like, Mom, won't you quit paying rent? She says, where am I going to live? I was like, well, my house payment's cheaper than what your rent is. There you go.
Now we just have a tiny Lego.
That's our one condition. I can build a room on it to put my Lego in.
But now, how big's our room?
Not big enough. We got to go bigger.
No, but it's like 12 by 12.
Next,
12 by 30.
It's 13 by 26.
I knew I was close. Well, 13
I was close.
by 26.
Stud count.
Well, we need a 35 by 35 box in the backyard.
By this time next year, I will have a 30 by 40 building.
No, it needs to be a box. I want a box. I don't like
a building is a box.
Yeah, a building is a box that you can get inside.
No, I want a cube.
The garage at home,
Uh-huh.
I want to build that right out there. That'll be nothing but Lego.
Ooh, can I organize it?
What am I getting myself into?
What's wrong with organization, Dad? Oh, but if
Okay, well then do this one.
You can come organize mine if you want.
Yeah,
I love
you can come and do mine.
Look, Charlie, she'll organize.
Has anybody seen Clutch's
I'll
Nightmare?
never be able to find what I'm looking for.
I need an hourly pay of a friend's polybag.
A friend.
Well, I mean, I can afford to give you one friend's poly bag, but I don't know about one an hour.
Yeah, that's kind of steep.
I'm gonna go smoke, guys. I'll be back.
All right, who?
That's $4 an hour for organization.
You know what, did you?
Oh, crud. Okay.
What about?
I could probably do that because every now and then they've got really good clearance sales over here, and I usually pick up poly bags for $1 a piece sometimes.
Yes, I've wanted to organize.
Is that you selling that one?
I got this in a bag of parts and I put it together. It's all friends parts.
I have like half of that
Tour
set.
bus.
You got all
How
that.
much organization you want to do for this?
Yeah, just because I have almost all the friend set doesn't mean I don't need 2 of all the friend sets.
I'm not buying 2 buses.
Well,
You can put 2 of the buses together.
Yeah, you make a big super bus.
Yes.
I've got
You Hoosierize it.
That thing is a super bus.
Well, we need to Hoosierize the super bus.
Get it, John?
Yeah, you can make it double long. Double long for it.
I want to
Increase the playability of it.
I'm supposed to play with my bus if it's put in the containers.
Yeah, but the bus needs a hair salon and a bunk area and a jacuzzi area.
Right? It can't just have a bed, a TV, a driver's seat, and a bathroom.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like half of that set because at the toy show I thought I was buying one that was complete, and it was like $20 or whatever.
Oh, you gotta have an ice rink on top of the bus too.
But it wasn't complete.
Gotta put an ice rink on top of the bus.
I had the bus is actually missing 2 parts. But they're 2 little slope pieces that were in the back. I stole them out of the back to put them on the front, so it would look like it's supposed to look, because they were in the back and they weren't. You couldn't see them. But the rest of this
bag was like an entire bag, and then all the wheels were gone. But the important thing was all those glass panels were still there, so I was happy with that.
The rest of this bag contains parts to one of the hotel play sets. I think a dog, something with a fountain, a piano, some type of play set with a piano things now, and a hot air balloon.
Nice.
Pass it up. It was. I can't remember what they.
Oh, you got them bricks on a roll.
Which one?
I kept watching that in my store. They never put them on clearance and never put them on clearance. Still full price, and then all of a sudden they went on clearance and they're all gone now.
Story of our lives.
Hey, Erica, how much time can I get for that?
What do
all
you
that
mean?
back there.
It matters. Okay, so 1 poly bag's what?
So is that 2 poly bags?
No. So how many pieces is in an average size poly bag?
Depends on whether it's a minifig one or not.
Well, we'll say about 20. 20 pieces? Yeah, we'll go 20 pieces.
Go 30.
30? Okay, yeah. 30 pieces sounds right. Yeah, that's actually right. 30 pieces.
So here's 50. So this is 2.5 poly bags.
That's 2.5 hours.
So that's 2.5 hours for $3. I would have to give you. I would. There's child labor laws.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to go get back off of here. I just came in here to shut everything down and say bye to everybody. And
all right.
Yeah.
You have a good night.
All right.
Too.
Good night.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah, we'll probably be going
Hey, Blake.
post here soon. Falling asleep.
Here's that Mud Trooper, Blaze.
What's up?
The Mud Trooper.
Oh yeah. I need to get one of them guys.
And it says Han Solo Mud Trooper on it.
Yep. I am hoping to get one next weekend. Like I said at the toy show, I'm hoping that guy that had all the previous poly bags like that will have this one.
Yeah. I wish I had some more minifig bases like that. so I can snap them together. He's gonna look goofy sitting there by himself.
I got the first
And this-
three. I've never opened them. They're still sealed.
Yeah, I was kind of wishy washy about opening it. I do have DJ from the last movie. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, that's the ones I have. DJ and then the droid and a Scarif Trooper.
DJ, so I know he's got a similar base, but I don't know if it's the exact same type of build.
I think it is, honestly.
I don't got that one.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet either.
I don't have that neither.
Who'd we get that from?
Some guy, I don't know who he was.
This is the set I bought to get the Mud Trooper.
I like the little
Han Solo
dog thing in there.
Han Solo's hover. What? Land Speeder. That's what they call it. Yeah, Land Speeder. Mm-hmm. And it's only $30.
Ooh, now.
I got a little help to get that guy. What was really cool is when I went and got that. I got this, and I wasn't even expecting it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's a good bonus.
Yeah, I'd seen who was it? Hoosier and Brick Vibe and Haley and somebody else building different ones, and I think one of them built this one, and I'm like, hey, cool, I like that. So, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Don't raise up, hit your head again, man.
I got a bunch of junk in my basement I got to get rid of. If I didn't have all the junk in the basement, I could have a basement like bricks are.
Hey, we got a trick or treat bag. I'm ready.
You know,
That's like a fanny pack.
the thing preventing me from having a basement like bricks are is money.
Yeah, mine wouldn't be as well stocked as his, but I'd have all that space because my den in the basement is half of the house, so that's like a little bit bigger than a 22 by 22. But it does have a set of steps going down in the close to the center. I thought about just going through all that junk and seeing what I could sell at a yard sale or the flea market.
See what you could make space with.
Yeah, and then whatever's left, give back to my sisters or whoever it came from.
I must have missed a step again.
Uh-oh.
Because I got pieces left over, and
Yeah, that ain't never good.
That's the thing, that set that I showed, that Life on Mars, it shows that each, it's separated into different bags where you can build it, but in the instructions, it don't show you what bricks goes in each step. And then at the end of the
didn't do that.
And here's I know the old set didn't do that, but then that was the first old set I ever seen that had it separated into different bags.
Yeah, and I never seen that either. That was.
And then at the end of the manual, it doesn't have the parts list. As far as I can remember, every instruction booklet I ever got had a page that showed all the pieces that was in that set. And that instruction booklet ain't got that page. And I'm like, good grief,
That's weird.
So I actually had to build along and build each section that was open to make sure it had all the pieces. But I did end up, So whoever buys it will know it's bag 1 and bag 2. What you building, Erica?
Oh, nothing.
I actually just playing.
I'm playing with brick separators, but I've noticed that a brick separator is 9 long, so like 9 studs long. Maybe 10. I don't know. I'm not counting correctly, probably.
Yeah, I got 2 on
9.
this magnetic 4x4 brick that I have close to me at all times.
Why is a brick separator 9 studs long when they don't have a brick that's 9 studs long?
They have a brick that's 10 studs long.
But they don't have one that's 9 studs long.
Yeah, but if you stand it up vertically, it's only 8 studs long. If you stand it up like this, it only takes up the space like 8 studs.
Well, we're going to go to post show here shortly, guys. I'm actually falling asleep, so
Uh-oh.
Call you Brick Vibe.
we're going.
Don't hold it open on our account, Reed. You got some traveling to do in the morning, buddy.
We're going post show 5, 4, 3.
Bye, everybody.
I finished it.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Bye. I'm good.